there. That is back up on the YouTube for everyone to watch. Our Twitch viewers, sorry for the silence, but as I'm solo broadcasting right now, I can't really hold a dialogue while I fix things. I'll try to switch in between the two apps and get both platforms comments heard and comments on them, but I'm only one person here, so excuse me if I miss anything important. And getting into this game, it looks like everyone's rather experienced on their gods on both sides of this game here. Looking like Subby Cuddly Lion is gonna be picking up that Izanami game. We saw him do very well against the Ends carry Tyner, who's considered to be one of the better carries in the league with this Izanami. Perhaps trying to go for a repeat of what happened last time, or just a comfort pick for him now. It's a rank 10, so he must have put a lot of time in on it. He's going to be up against a Cupid. The sustain from the Cupid should be real, but Izanami with Death's Toll is still a pretty nasty customer to deal with. And getting in right on into the action here, we will look at the teams on the side of Romanian Pride. We have Romania Power on Hades. Steve? Oh, sorry, I can't really see his name. Akastadov. I'm just gonna call him Steve. Sateve on the side of Cupid. Robert Dierazor as Kali. Kenshin on Geb. And Mamai on Chuck. On the side of Cuddly Line, we have Subby Cuddly Line on Izanami. Gambler on Wheelix. Drax Killer, who was recently traded over onto Cuddly from he was traded from Annex. Yes, traded from Annex onto Cuddly. Actually just finalized it today. Jackal Fang on Sun Wukong, and MK Snipes gonna be on the Zonkoi in mid once again.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, don't be such a sour curiosity. It'll are you
And we see the mid lane fight has already begun. Zonkoi hitting that wave with his ability. And it looks like Wheelix and Zonkoi going to be doing more damage. Wheelix going in on the Hades. Hades getting chunked down as MK Snipes keeps hitting him. Hits him with the ability. He's not level 2 yet. He can't lifesteal. And Hades going to get away with a sliver of health, but the tick damage is real. And Hades has to pop Aegis to get away from it, while MK Snipes and Gambler go and take the enemy speed buff here. and they go to invade further into the enemies of blue buff here. Doing a great job in the early game. Going to put them around level 2.5 there, if not higher. As Wukong comes into the lane with the help of O'Gambler. O'Gambler going to come up, hit Chalk with the ability, knock him up, and backflip over him. Chalk pretty low, but Jackal Fang right on his tail, along with O'Gambler. Snubby Cuddly line, going to get the kill on Kenshin. Wukong going to hit him with the cudgel, and Jackal Fang going to secure the kill with his spin from Wukong. Drax Killer and Subby Cuddly Lion winning lane. The wave clear between these two is astonishing. Capri's wave clear, phenomenal, along with an Izanami wave clear, is just going to devastate whatever lane they're in, regardless of who they're up against. Even a Ganesh couldn't really help you against that kind of clear. I mean, it'd be a start, but I don't think it'd be enough. And already almost insta-clearing that wave. It was about half health. MK Snipers coming in, taking that health well above the bell curve for this. At this point in the game, he should be around level 2 to 3 instead of level 4 already. Having taken those camps is a huge help. He's looking at MK Snipes' performance. We haven't seen many Zonkoi, but O'Gambler going to go in on the Hades and not just going to poke him out quite a bit. Once again, going back to MK Snipes. MK Snipes consistently performing well throughout this league with his Zonkoi. Zonkoi being something that the enemy typically have to ban out for Cuddly. The ban for Poseidon may have been ill thought out, not forgetting that MK Snipes' Zonkoi is nothing to be reckoned with. Zonkoi going in a little bit here, looking like he's looking for that damage. Willis gonna grab the Kali when she hops in it with the ultimate, and the Zonkoi comes out, but O'Gambler secures the kill. Mid lane taking the damage. Hades having to go underground to get away. O'Gambler and Jackal Fan going into those camps to go take that. And over in dual lane, we see Capri rooting the Gab and fighting Izanami coming up and doing a good job there. And it looks like this solo laner here, this Chalk, having a bad day as a Wheelix flips over him, does a huge portion of health with basics. And just gonna go over this. Looks like O'Gambler might have DC'd for a second here. Moving on, Subby Cuddly Lion, gonna get caught out in the jungle here, gonna get knocked up by the Gab, Cupid, and Gab zoning him, whereas his support Capri in lane. Cupid gonna back off along with Gab, not wanting to deal with this. I think O'Gambler has gotten away from his controller here. The Izanami Capri clear is real here. I don't know how you deal with it. And like I thought, O'Gambler has disconnected. Thankfully, it won't affect the state of the game that much. They have a 2-minute pause here, and then a 3-minute personal pause for the team if they want to utilize it to get O'Gambler back in this game. And looking at these builds, Zonkor going Soulstone for that mana. Chalk going for that Bluestone can't go. Oh, Bluestone and Mumba's Mask. Mumba's Mask really becoming popular lately in the solo lane. Looking like O'Gambler just got back, and they're going to be able to unpause here in a few seconds. And getting back into the action here. Kali looking like her and her counterpart. Gonna go rotate, try to get some camps, but the camps, little do they know, are no longer there. Only one left is Blue Buff, and Chalk is in desperate need of it. The XP is a welcome boon to both their jungler and mid laner from what we have seen here today. MK Snipe's aware of mid Harpy's going to pick them up along with O'Gambler. O'Gambler just getting a little bit late. We're going to get the assist on that for the XP after having taken red buff there. O'Gambler looking like he wants to invade here. Going to take the enemy's purple buff. O'Gambler consistently doing very well in the league as of thus far. And O'Gambler going in there. There's the ult, and MK Simpson get the kill there as O'Gambler chases down this Geb. Izanami, there's the jukes, and there's the backflip. Now she's going to have time, but Cupid's going to dash away. Wukong being chased. Nope, looks like Chalk's trying to steal some of that good fire giant creeps. Fire creeps, that's what they're called. MK Snipes and the rest of the team gonna converge at Gold Fury. Look for this early 6-minute Gold Fury. I don't believe Romanian Pride is even aware of it right now. Drax Killer taking it, going pretty low, but Cuddly squad gonna secure that with the backflip, with the flip from a Wheelix. O'Gambler coming out from behind, doing phenomenally this game. O'Gambler putting that Wheelix, showing why Wheelix deserves that S spot on the tier list thus far in the league. She has been consistently on winning teams. I don't believe a team has picked her up and lost yet. I can go back and check that, but I'm not quite sure. She's consistently going so well. Going to go invade those back Harpies, taking that jungle, looking for it, but it's not going to be there as yellow buff's about to spawn in front of her, and she's going to see it just before she backs in, pick it up. Enemy jungle not going to have that speed buff, technically like a free pair of boots, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Izanami clearing wave by herself. Cupid coming down and still in lane there. But it looks like some action going to be happening here at mid as the pull from Kepri comes out, but the shield from Geb going to get that Kali out of any harm's way. And there's the Wheelix ultimate. Wheelix going to hit the basic, and there's the Kepri root, the backflip, and the Zon coil. Going to take Geb down. That was, I believe, just one ult? Wheelix going in deeper. O'Gambler looking like, oh, not going to go for that. Going to take that red buff instead. Cupid going to try to contest, but not going to be able to secure it as Kepri and Zonkoi secure mid lane. Zonkoi chunking down the Kali. The Kepri root going to be there. And it looks like Drax Killer's going to just barely avoid putting some damage on his teammates from the Cupid Heart. Cuddly line hitting this tower pretty hard here. Cupid focusing on the wave, trying to get Cuddly out of his thing. Gonna get hit by that ability, get chunked quite significantly as MK Snipes being chased through mid lane. Looks like by Gab. Gab gonna hit him a bit, but Zonkor gonna be fine. And action going on over in that mid lane as Kenshin and Kali secure that side Harpy. I'm going to give them a little XP to help them catch up. when they're behind here. Sun Wukong rotating into mid lane, gonna clear this way very quickly, gonna go in on the Kali. There's a knockup from Geb and the stun from Kali. Kepri comes in with the pull. Wheelix comes in, hits him with the basic, not gonna backflip. Looks like Ogamber's gonna chase this in deeper, and there's the Kali ult and the pull from Wheelix, and it looks like Kali might go down here if her teammate can't get her away, and the Geb is unable to save her while Gambler continues his rampage. And Jackal Fang ulting. It looks like you got pretty low from the enemy. Chalk gonna go down to Gambler there. As Zonkor rotates back to mid. And there's the knockup. And Gambler gonna go get that kill on Kenshin. And Kali looking to steal this, gonna stun the Wheelix and hop away as Wheelix and Wukong secure her speed buff right in front of her. Gambler surrounded by enemies, but looking like he's gonna get away there. And MK snipes, and the rest of the enemy, and the rest of his team gonna barrel on down that left lane and take that tier 2 tower perhaps already. But Kali's gonna come in with the Hades, and there's the Hades ult, and it looks like Zonkoi's gonna go down here, ladies and gentlemen. And he goes down. That's one for Romanian pride, shutting down the Zonkoi. Gambler gonna get that kill on Mamai in response. And and they're gonna secure that red buff. And Izanami's gonna go a little deep in there, try to get this kill on the Hades. Gonna hit him with the ultimate and hit him with the basics to secure the kill. Kepri gonna hit that pull, and there, Geb getting chunked down. Gonna have to put a shield on himself to get away. Looks like Cuddly is gonna try to secure this Gold Fairy here very quickly. Geb coming around looking for that steal. Gold Fairy absolutely being melted by Izanami and Kepri along with Wheelix, and Geb a little late to secure that. Looks like he's gonna just hurt himself here by doing it. Wheelix going in there, hitting with the basic, waiting for that shield to go off before she hits him with that backflip. And there's the backflip. He's getting chunked. Nothing he can do about it. Misses the basic and the knockup, and he's gonna get away as Cupid comes in for reinforcement to chase Gambler away. And MK Snaps is going to push this lane down. Going to clear that way very quickly as Geb comes in to stop the push. As Cupid comes in from behind, missing his ability and letting MK Snipes get away there. As Hades comes in and hits him with the Horrify. And there's the beads and the Zonkoi ult. Zonkoi, I believe, having beads. And there's the Hades ult to counter that. The Kepri ult to revive him. But he's going to be fine. And he's gonna absolutely chunk this Hades and Geb, and looks like they're gonna be zoned out. Kali going in, and there's the Geb ult gonna try to slow them, but he is fine. There's the shell out of the Kepri as action continues on over there in mid lane. Geb gonna go down to Jackal Fang. And Drax Killer gonna get the pull onto Hades, and the ult by Cuddly gonna be probably enough to get this Hades. Hades popping that lifesteal, but he's gonna get away with the help of a Geb shield. And Wheelix and Gambler and Jackal Fang not gonna push this mid tower. I thought they were there for a second. Looking at this game here, difference is huge. The goal difference over 9,000. That's the breakout point that most people agree is the point of no return against a competent team. I mean, there have been comebacks, but once it reaches past that 9,000 mark, it's kind of ridiculous and very hard to come back from. And there's the Zonkoi ult chasing down in mid. Cuddly coming to help. Gonna chunk them. Kali popping her ult to get away. And Cuddly's gonna go in there, try to hit her with the basic and get the kill, but it's not gonna happen as Gab comes behind. And Cupid dashes through, and Wukong going in deep. There's the Cupid ult. Gab ulting, securing a 5-man stun. And Ogam are going to secure that kill. And MK Snipes going to get the kill after. Shot coming in from behind. Hades hitting that combo. Absolutely melting people as Chalk continues to do work. Subby Cuddly Lion going to get a kill there. As Chalk and Kali are the only two left for their team. Jackal Fang waiting their ult and going to secure the kill onto the Chalk. And they're looking to push mid here. Kali, only one left. Kali getting melted. But they're going to have to give up that kill there to get the middle Phoenix. And at 15 minutes, that is the first Phoenix on the side of Cuddly. And Jackal Fang going in there, getting chunked quite handily by that Phoenix, but Kali comes in, and can Kali secure this kill on Jackal Fang? And doesn't look like it's going to happen, and Ogam going to get the kill on Kenshin there, while Jackal Fang gets away in his bird form. There's a Choco going to hit on O'Gambler. Looks like he's looking for this kill on O'Gambler, try to shut him down, but O'Gambler is going to be fine as Kepri and Subby Cuddly Lion are there for support, and down goes Mamai. Jackal Fang, and looks like they're pinging out something here. I'm not quite sure what. Looking for that Fire Giant. I mean, not Fire Giant, that red buff. Lots of pings going out. Not sure for which team. I wish they would color those pings. And another gold fear at 16 minutes is what they are looking for. But Kepri gonna zone them out. Kepri getting chunked here quite a bit. And Cupid gonna hit him with a hard bar. Ogam gonna secure Hades, while the rest of his team is doing something else, and Cuddly Squad going to secure that Gold Fury for the third time in this game, I believe. Romanian Pride down 2 Phoenixes here. It looking pretty bad for them. I'm not quite sure what they could do better. Gambler destroying this tower with basics. As Chalk comes in and MK Steps comes to help, and there's the beads out of a Wheelits to stop the silence from the ultimate. Gonna go back in is Gambler while Zonkoi chases them, looking for that chunk, and looking like he might be able to kill this Hades if he lands that Soul Leech, I think. There's the shell popped out of the Kepri. Jackal Fang going to get the kill on Romanian Power there. Hades going down. And there's the Wukong as Wukong gets really low. Jackal Fang looking for his time to re-engage, but deciding it's best to back on out of this and look for another time. Looks like they're going to try to push mid or regroup there.
Your Titan is under attack.
Romanian Pride not being able to take objectives, while MK Snipes and his team, along with Cuddly, goes and steals this Fire Giant very quickly. Cuddly Squad looking at the end game here with this Fire Giant take. Jackal, Fang, and Izanami. Going to rotate to left lane, looking for this Kali kill here. And Romanian's Phoenix's middle Phoenix respawn, Jackal Fang pinging it out as he goes for it. And Cuddly going to get the kill on Robert Die Razor there in the left lane. Izanami going to go for the Titan over the Phoenix here, while the rest of his team pushes mid and right Phoenix. There's the Hades ult. Hades ult looks like it doesn't connect with anyone. Wheelik's gonna pull the chalk from his pull, and the thorns are popped, but it's not enough. Romanian Pride's Titan looking like it's pretty good chance it's gonna go down here. Zonkoi gonna zone the enemy into Fountain. Yep. And that looks like it's gonna be endgame, ladies and gentlemen. Scored 26-1 in the favor of Cuddly squad. And gonna stop the broadcast after reaches player cards here, so our website can post the stats. Looking at these picks and bans, we see a Willis banned out immediately by the side of Romania and Pride. They don't want to see a repeat of what happened last time. Willis really showing why she earned that S spot in the tier list. Followed up by the Bologna ban, and then the Susano and Kali ban. Wait, did Cuddly miss a ban? They might have missed a ban. I don't know how you'd miss a ban, but anyways, moving on, looking at the side of Romanian Pride, they have picked up Osiris, Kepri, and Ra. Osiris up there. And it says that Romanian Pride's out of time, and they're going to ban the Apollo. And Loki going to be picked up by Drax Killer? Okay. Ganesha going to be picked up by Drax Killer. Perhaps, looking at the comp of Scotty even picked up along with Thor, but looking at the comp of Cuddly, the Raijin is kind of a reliability here. He has an escape, but it's also what does the most damage in his kit besides his ultimate. If he knows what he's doing, bully for him. But otherwise, I could see the potential for Raijin getting farmed by Romanian Pride and just leading to the spiraling downfall of Cuddly here. Maybe they're a little overconfident. Ymir solo, Ganesh support, Kamazot's jungle. Kamazot's doing very well thus far in the league, as far as we can tell. On her, and Ganesh can have that great wave clear. But the Khepri and Scotty will have just as good wave clear, I believe. We can only wait and see. I can speculate my mouth off, and it won't do me any good unless we see actual gameplay. And out of Cuddly line, we're seeing that he's bearing his claws and showing us honor with 4,000 worshippers on it, and over 2,000 kills and assists, around just a little bit below 200 wins. On the side of Romanian power, bringing out the big guns, bringing out a lot of rank 10s, except for the Khepri with that great revive, doing very well in the league thus far with competent supports all around. I don't think there's a team with a bad support, just, less experience, but they're all very good. And MK Snipes bringing in the lightweight Raijin here. I'm not sure how this is going to play out for him. If Mamai knows how to play the Ra, it's gonna be pretty bad for him. He's gonna outrange the Raijin, he's gonna outsustain the Raijin, and he's not gonna outskin the Raijin. MK Snipes has obviously the superior skin here, but yeah, he's gonna also be more mobile than Raijin with that passive for his abilities. introducing the teams here on the side of Cuddly. We have Drax Killer on the Ganesh, MK Snipes on the Raijin, Subby Cuddly Lion on Anhur, O Gambler on the Ymir in the jungle, and Jackal Fang in solo lane with Kamazats. That's his name. And on the side of Romanian Pride, we see Osiris picked up for solo lane from Robert Razor. Romanian Power picking up the Thor. Kenshin picking up the Capri for support. Mamai picking up Ra. And Scotty picked up by Aka Savate? Aka Savativ? Aka Savativ. I'm just gonna call him Aka. And I'm very interested to see how this Raijin pickup will go.
Minions have spawned.
And we're seeing Raijin actually doing pretty good for himself with that clear. With him and Ymir going to out-clear the Thor and the Ra. But he's going to take a lot of damage. Already about half health here. As Thor and Ra going to go try to take these Harpies to supplement their XP while their opponents go and take that speed buff for themselves. Ymir now having essentially what is boots with that speed buff. Osiris going to try to contest these fire creeps over there and not going to, looking like he knew better. Level 1 versus level 2 does not sound good as of yet. And Scotty and Cap are going to take that red buff with the help of Ra over in left lane, then rotate back to lane before they miss out on their wave. And it looks like some trouble falling onto this Ra as the Ymir freezes him, hits him with that, and he puts the heal just a little bit too far away from himself. It's MK Snipes gets the kill and teleports away to safety at level 3. Yep, level 3. First blood for the side of Cuddly. And there's the freeze out of Ymir. Ymir stopping that Thor before he can spin too much damage, and he's going to get away with the teleport. Over in solo, and let's see how Jackal Fang's doing on the Kamazats. Looks like he is sustaining himself through his own lifesteal, even over-leveling this Osiris a little bit. Okay, quite a bit. He's chunking the Osiris. And it looks like Harpies are going to be taken by Cuddly here. And the Capri pull on the Ymir is there. Ymir looking like he's in a bad situation. O Gambler going to be chased. There's a Ganesh knock-up. Ymir going back in. There's a silence out of Ganesh. And no follow-up. Thor can't teleport to his hammer to get behind O Gambler to spin to win on him and chunk his health down. Everyone going to rotate back to lanes here and try to go about their daily lives as if that engagement didn't happen. And I believe one Harpy was stolen, so neither team has sight. Ymir showing the world that he has the clap there. Gonna go and take the Harpies on the side. And we see Ganesh going in there, trying to get out, and he gets away, and the Capri pulls there, and the follow-up from Thor is there. Ganesh going to get taken out by Romania Power there, but there is the Raijin ultimate, gonna chunk down that Kefri. Kefri gonna go down to O Gambler. O Gambler still doing very well despite the untraditional jungle pick. Ymir, this is Ymir's first time being played. Oh no, he's been played before. What am I talking about? Of course he's been played. There's no way he hasn't been played yet. Has he been played? And there's the freeze out of the Thor. Thor gonna teleport away. Didn't realize what he was getting himself into as Raijin takes that blue buff. Camazot's wondering, where is my blue buff? Probably. Gonna go take his own back camp there with no help from O Gambler there. Just picking it out probably to remind him that he needs that. O Gambler gonna rotate over and try to help him out there. Looks like. And there we see Ymir go take it for his buddy and pal. So guys, this Raijin pickup, what do you guys think of it? Comment, message, do whatever you do. But let me know. We're going to probably do a new tier list this week as well. And we'd love to hear your input on it. That should be up either Sunday or Monday, perhaps. We'll try to do one every week, and I'll try to go through the games and see the pick and ban ratios of all the gods, and so we can all start getting that, get some info, and see what we're basing our decisions off of. Osiris boxing the Camazots over in that right lane there. Gotta get the stun off, and he might go down. Camazot's actually gonna hide in the wave, not clearing that wave. Ra rotates on over, looking for that kill onto Camazot's, but is he gonna find it? And the snipe just barely misses. And there's some action going on. O Gambler gonna secure that kill there. And there's the Ymir ultimate. Kefri looking worse for wear as he gets hit by O Gambler's ability. He goes down, and Scotty gets away with the ice pond there to slow down her opponents. On her, gonna set into this tower. Not gonna actually set into her, hitting her with those basics. Cuddly doing very well. Gonna hit her against that wall. And I don't believe, does he have his ultimate up? Looking over, he does have his ultimate. Surprised to not see it here. Could have secured that kill. Just gonna back off, clear the wave, and then look for something better, a better opportunity. And O Gambler going in on this Ra here with that wall, and nothing's gonna happen.
The heat bears down upon you.
And there, Jackal Fang, and there is the Raijin ultimate and the taunt, and he's gonna hit for, and he's gonna ult himself, but the enemy team gonna surround him. There's the Ganesh show, and he goes down. Kenshin kind of wasting the ult there. He should have just let himself die, get quicker respawn, get back into that fight quicker. None of his team was around to help him, and Thor going into that next as Ra and Thor coming around just too late. No way Kefri could have survived that long. Cuddly absolutely asserting their dominance here. I mean, the pun is there. Sidon made it. Of course, so I'm going to use it. But, yeah, they're showing what they're made of. And in goes Thor, landing on the Camazots. Mamai going to secure the kill there, followed up by Osiris looking for that kill onto the Ymir. Ymir looking worse for we're going to get that wall and get away, it looks like. Ra looking for that speed up that he gets from his thing, and he's gonna hit him with the ability, but not do enough damage to kill Ymir. Ymir's innate protection is gonna keep him alive there, along with just Ymir's innate protections. He doesn't have anything as far as I can tell, and get to sustain himself off that camp there. Cuddly ulting in a fight against Scotty there. Gonna go into slow motion, and it looks like Scotty might get Scotty will get away here. Never mind, there's the on her spike, and she goes down. Cuddly Lion killing the other Hunter. As Thor comes in with the stun and misses the double tap. And there's the spin to win on her, missing his spear, and Mamai gonna come up behind him and get the kill. Score 3-6 at 8 minutes. A little bit different, considerably different from last game. For Romanian Pride, doing much better than they did last game. And Osiris gonna try to chase down this Camazotz, but Camazotz gonna get away there very quickly. And there's the Thor ultimate going in, and they're miss by the snipe, miss with the snipe by Ra there, gonna cost his team. And don't forget to tune in, ladies and gentlemen, when we have Guile Gaming versus, I can't quite remember who, but someone. I'll get back to you, but we have another game at 8 o'clock EST tonight. Hopefully Tyner reinstalled his app and should be able to join us, hopefully. If not, I will probably be solo casting it. Hopefully Cedon or someone else will be able to do that. But as of right now, the tryouts aren't over. They haven't submitted their tryout videos, and we haven't been able to look through them because they're not there. So we can't really bring you, so we don't want to bring bad mics or etc. into this. I mean, I know I don't have the best mic, but we're trying. We're trying. Hopefully we'll be upgrading our mic soon. You know. But back to the game, looking like Cuddly Lion's gonna be pushing that Scotty under the tower again. Really showing her who's the boss. Scotty gonna go in here and hit him with the ice pawn, but he's gonna keep hitting that wave. Looking at his build, he chose to go for the sustain over the wave clear, and looks like Ra and Kepri going to be followed into the jungle here by Ymir and Ganesh as they rotate on to Jackal Fang. Jackal Fang fighting it out, chunking down this Ra. Ra all but one hit, and can he get away? Looking like Ra's going to go away. Jackal Fang proving me wrong and getting there. There's the ultimate onto the Osiris from the Kepri. Osiris ulting away from this bad engagement. There's the Ymir wall. Ymir ultimate, and Kepri looking like he's going to go down. Gambler going to secure that kill. Romanian Power going to get the kill on the Cuddly Lion with a rotation and I believe an ultimate. Looking at it right now. Yep, he does not have his ultimate. He just used it. And Cuddly gonna take that that portal demon right there very quickly and cleanly. Romanian Pride rotating onto it, but the Ymir wall gonna keep him away from it, along with the Ganesh.
You are in for a world of hurt.
At 13 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen, it's 48 with about a 7K gold difference here. Camazotz coming in from behind. The on her hop is good, and down goes Ra to Cuddly Lion. It just feels so weird calling on her Cuddly Lion.
Where the shipping stands.
And Scotty's dog going to be taken out. And there is the ultimate out of Thor. I mean, not the ultimate. Actually, that was the ultimate, I think, right? And Scotty gonna ult onto Honor. Honor looking in a bad way, and Akka gonna take him down. Thor popping the Aegis, still afraid of the Honor. Honor still very relevant in this game, doing lots of damage. He hasn't won his lane yet, but he's on his way there. However, Scotty's gonna take that tower first, and looking like they're good. Osiris getting engaged here on, and looks like a bit of a lag spike there, but Jackalfin going to chase him to the tower, and can he land the basic? Jackalfin hitting the ability to secure the kill, not the basic. And there's the Ra going to land, there's the root, and Jackalfin having ult to get away, going to hit 2, and then barely. Looks like he was going to go down the tower there for a second. They ping him out. And the Thor ultimate misses, and he doesn't teleport, and Jackalfang gets away. Cuddly squad securing Gold Fury and going to save their teammate's life at the same time. Gambler going in pretty hard on this Ra, and there's the Raijin teleporting in. There's the ultimate. He's throwing the barrels and hitting them, and there's the Ymir. Oh, and down goes Thor, but the On Her ultimate is real. Khepri gonna have to dash away as Scotty gets caught up in the middle of that fight and looks worse for wear afterwards. Raijin teleporting in and gonna dash out on her, gonna hit her with the pillar and then hit her with a few basics. And is she gonna go down? Looks like Honor's gonna go down here instead, but Robert Diary's gonna get the kill on Cuddly instead of Scotty, but MK Snap's gonna return the favor on to Akka. Khepri looking worse for wear as Robert gets a double kill, split double kill onto Jackalfang. And MK Snipes gonna get Kenshin out. Robert Diary's the only one left after that fight. Not only one left, but kind of beating them back by himself.
The heat bears down upon you.
Sorry for these random spikes of lag. I'm not quite sure what's causing them. Both my laptop and my PlayStation have LAN cables in them, so I'm good to go usually. Romanian probably looking pretty worse for wear as Jackalfang gets the kill there very quickly. Osiris gonna have to ult away. Camazot's ulting as well, chasing down Robert Diaries. Looks like the team's trying to repay him for that, and there's the Khepri revive in time. Superman Khepri gonna swoop in and save his teammate there, but not gonna be able to save this Ra from the onslaught of Cuddly. And they're taking the buffs and the tower here. Looks like they're going to go for another Portal Demon here for another objective.
Beware the shifting sands.
And looks like Cuddly gonna go for this fire giant here. Ymir gonna try to block them off as Kepri hits it, but Romanian Pride gonna steal the fire giant away from Cuddly there. Akka gonna get the kill, and NK Snipes could be the turning point for the game. Romanian Pride stealing the Mamai gonna get the kill there on Cuddly Lion, and the Kepri securing Fire Giant. And that's tower number 1 down for Cuddly. And there's a raw snipe gonna land, gonna get the kill. And there's the spin to win. Berserker's Rage, and down goes Ganesh. And looks like tower number 2. Ymir coming from behind though. Ymir gonna pop his ultimate. The enemy's still zoned in. Osiris ulting into the Ymir ult. Jackalfang gonna get the kill. Looks like they may have their push and momentum might end here. But they're gonna back off and reset. I can't believe that just happened. The Kepri securing Fire Giant with tick damage. Oh. Looking like there's going to be an engagement over Gold Fury. And both teams are just going to back on out. And not quite sure what to say.
Or should I say a sunspot?
And it looks like Romanian Power is looking for this Gold Fury here, but they're gonna have to go through Cuddly. Cuddly aware of this. Jackalfang coming in raw by himself here, splitting up from the group. Jackalfang not gonna choose to engage it. Not sure what's around this bend, but he's gonna slowly creep his way around and look for that lifesteal ability. Not gonna land it as his team goes in. Ganesh and Jackalfang gonna zone the enemy. Jackalfang getting half health. This spin to win. Cuddly going to take the Gold Fury, but is it going to cost them player here? It looks like not, as O Gambler and the rest of the Cuddly squad comes on in. There's the Reginald. Gonna miss 1, and gonna hit 2, 3, and the other guy's good. But Ymir gonna ult, not gonna land anything there, as Kepri is zoned in to that little corner, gonna dash away. And the Thoro, not sure what that was for. And some soft engagement in the jungle. Sky looking for that kill on Ymir. You're looking like Ymir's going to go down. Ymir just stopping, realizing that his time has come. There's the root out of Kepri and the frenzy coming off from someone. Not quite sure who has it. And there's the raw snipe going to land on Jackalfang, but Jackalfang not going to take too much damage. It's spin to win from Thor, and the silence out of Ganesh to counter it. Raijin over in right lane, trying to split push, but the enemy catching wind of it, going to come try to rotate on him. And looking like that's going to be red buff for Romanian Pride. And OG Gambler gonna kill on Mama My Rasp. And looking like Cuddly Squad is gonna go and take that mid-territory tower. There's the Raijin ultimate, the freeze out of Ymir, and the Thor landing on in. And Thor thinking he can teleport through that wall, not realizing it's so thick, and he's gonna go down there. And it looks like Cuddly Squad's gonna go. Cuddly is gonna go for this fire giant here. The teleportation from one of their teammates and Honor coming in to melt it. But are they gonna let Romanian Pride's Kepri steal it again? Looks like they're gonna back on out as soon as they realize that the enemy is coming down upon them. And Jackal Fang gonna go down. Okay, get a kill. Cuddly gonna get a kill. Ra and Osiris gonna be backed out here. Looks like they're gonna try for Fire Giant again, despite the Ra and the Thor being up. And looks like Fire Giant goes down here. Cuddly Squad securing that. And that's gonna be Gold Fury for this side of Cuddly Squad with the not the Jesus, the Camazotz. And they're gonna chase him through the jungle. And there's the Kepler revive. Cyrus doing his best to zone out the enemy here. Thor ulting on in and looking like he's gonna try to land. He lands on two people, spins the win. There's a natural trying to zone. Ymir ulting to break off the engagement, and there goes Cuddly ulting on in the middle of all this. And Kepri looking like he's going to go down to Cuddly Lion as they push in for their second tier. Akka going to get the kill there on MK Snipes. Cuddly going to get another kill on Akka. as they go take this tier 2 tower in left lane. And Osiris going in deep here, trying to get the kill under Phoenix. Ymir gonna go. Ymir gonna get stunned along with Camazotz. Ymir having to pop beats and gonna go down to Robert Die Razor. And there's the Thor coming out looking like he wants to land it. Who's he going to go for? Gonna miss it. Gonna try to teleport. Looks like with the hammer. Oh, gonna hit the stun and the double snipe. And the spin to win is there. But gonna get silenced out back at Nash. And Camazot's gonna hop on away. But Osiris gonna ult on in and land on one person. And there's the Raijin. Raijin going down to Romanian power, and the follow-up is gonna be Ganesh getting chased to the jungle. He's the last one on his team alive until O'Gambler respawns here, and it looks like he might go down. Ganesh having to pop the ultimate as Ra comes around the corner and hits him with the snipe. Drax Killer gonna go down. Looks like they're going to go for this tier 2 in right lane. Subby Cuddly line going to take out Kenshin there very quickly and cleanly.
Your Titan's under attack.
Romanian's Pride, Phoenix gone down there. Did they take it? When did they take it? And on her. Gonna go in here. And on her ulting to secure it, Cuddly barely securing that as Kepri and the rest of his team comes around. But it looks like they pick up Portal Demon here. There's the freeze out of O'Gambler and the revive onto the Thor. Thor ulting to get away, I think. Yep, oh, Thor coming back in this. Gonna get the kill for the double kill for Mamai is the Thor there. And it looks like Cuddly's gonna go down here. A complete deicide, perhaps. The Raijin pick not paying off here. Is that laugh spamming? And there goes Middle Phoenix, I believe. And the frenzy's popped. And that's the Phoenix for Cuddly. I mean for Romania. One Phoenix down. But looking at the Titans' health on the side of Romanian Pride, not too good. Romanian Pride's left Phoenix respawning here. And they're going for this mid-Phoenix pretty hard here, Cuddly is. Camazot's popping Bracer, I believe, to get out of that, but the Phoenix still standing. Camazot's ulting as Scotty ults him. Cuddly gonna get the kill there. Ra coming in, and Robert Dyraiser gonna get the kill there. Gonna get a double kill, and MK Sub's gonna return one triple kill for Robert Dyraiser as Camazot's and Ganesh run away. And a quadra kill for Robert Dyraiser there. I mean, at this point in the game, it seems like Romania Pride has the advantage. Cuddly was winning significantly, and then Romania Pride came back. It just looks like the Raijin pick isn't paying out like the way they thought, or the Ymir pick not paying out the way it wanted to. Ymir doing pretty good in the early game, but falling off pretty late game here. And there goes back Harpies. Kepri is looking like he's going to go down here. That Kepri has been pretty instrumental in the fights thus far. There, his ultimate's down though, so take away a lot of that team fight he had on her going in. All they need to do is win this one fight, and it looks like it could be game for them. MK Snap's going to clean up a kill. If they can get Robert Dyraiser here, that could be it. Robert Dyraiser doing very good, and there is the taunt out of the Raijin. Raijin responsible for that kill there. It looks like that could be game here. That major victory here. Just barely grabbed me by the skin of their teeth is Cuddly as they push in to take the Titan here against Lone Scotty. Oh, Gambler gonna get the kill on Akka, and that should be game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is game 2, the way of Cuddly. Thank you for tuning in. We should have another game in about 30 minutes. Thank you for watching. And have a wonderful day if you don't tune in for the next game.